My name is Krystle Marks. I am the founder and CEO of Lev Apparel, and I wanted to say thank you so much for purchasing the Isthmus skirt from our line. We are so thrilled that you own this skirt. I want to let you know that the impact of your purchase is no small thing. It's kind of a big deal. How about you're kind of a big deal? That's how we feel anyway, because our clothing is not traditionally made. It's actually considered slow fashion. We pay our artisans a fair living wage to make our clothing, and we focus specifically on women who are at risk, survivors of trafficking, or have no socioeconomic opportunities. So we really want to attack the poverty, because that is the main reason that trafficking exists. And if we give fair wage employment, that eliminates the problem. So thank you for being a huge part of the mission of Lev. And I wanted to give you some more ways of just wearing the Isthmus skirt, adding it in maybe to things that you already have, making it more friendly for cooler weather, warmer weather, dressing it up, dressing it down, and give you all of those extra tips and tricks so you are wearing and loving your Isthmus skirt over and over again. Before we founded Lev Apparel, I was a personal stylist. So I helped women with their wardrobes all the time. So I saw all the different body shapes and what shapes really worked for them and what didn't, what fabrics were really great. And so each concept and design is based on that knowledge and understanding of body shape. So the Isthmus skirt was actually designed to flatter pears and hourglasses. But the magical thing about her, and I'll tell you more in just a minute, is that if you have a waist like a pear and hourglass, it's fantastic, because it'll identify that waist, give you that great shape, and then float away from your hips and bum area. But the reason she is so magical is because if you don't have a waist, if you're more straight like a rectangle, or if you have a little bit of a tummy like an apple does, it will give you a shape. It'll give you a waist. And so she's kind of awesome like that. So I want to tell you a little bit more about the design and show her off a little bit more. So the main things I want you to know about the Isthmus skirt is that we created what they call paper bag waist, which is really important because it draws the eye line straight to the smallest part of every woman's core. Every woman's core, the smallest point is right underneath the rib cage. That's your natural waist, and you can feel it if you go looking for it, right underneath the rib cage there. So what that does is it creates an eye line right here, and then everything else just floats away. So it creates that beautiful kind of that hourglass shape. So we really thought that was important. You probably have already noticed in your Isthmus skirt a fun little trick or a little added benefit. She's got beautiful, wonderful pockets. So those are perfect if you need something to put your keys in really quick, or a tissue, or a toy, or who knows what else, right? Snacks. So we really love that feature about her. The Isthmus skirt is made out of 100% organic hand-loomed cotton. That's right, hand-loomed cotton. It's crazy. So we are so grateful that the artisan group that we work with really cares about the environment and sustainable fabrics. And that has been such a gift to us, and you can feel the difference in the quality. So the number one thing for styling, I just wanted to let you guys know, you always want the skirt to sit right at that natural height of the waist there. You don't want it to come down any lower, or the skirt's not going to do or give you the shape that you want it to give you. So it's really important that you feel right underneath the rib cage and you make sure that the skirt hits at that point. Okay? So the Isthmus skirt comes with a belt. You can wear it with or without the belt. The elastic holds really beautifully, so you can use it with or without. It's kind of a little bit more relaxed, I'd say laid back without it. But I want to show you a few different ways that you can actually tie.
I wanted to show you how to tie the Isthmus skirt belt. So on all of the belts, there is a seam at the halfway point. So you know that that's right where you can put the belt on and know it's gonna be center. I like to put it in the front over the button, wrap it around the back, crisscross it in the back, and bring the ends back to the front. Once we're there, you can do like the beginning of tying your shoelace, one knot. You can leave it that way if you like the way that looks, or you can do it again and get more of that knotted look. Another option, of course, is doing the traditional bow. I make sure that the loops are really flat when I wrap around so it stays fluffy and not crunched. And there you go. That makes it a little more sweet and dressed up. Here's another option. If you have a leather belt that fits your waist really well and you just love, you can absolutely add that as well. Super easy, it makes the look completely different, and you're still using things that you have in your closet already.
The Isthmus skirt does really well with basic tanks, t-shirts, button-ups, blouses. Pretty much everything you can imagine will go with the Isthmus skirt, tucked in of course. When we get into the cooler months, however, you can definitely layer with jackets. I recommend using a jacket that's a little bit on the shorter side. It doesn't have to be a crop jacket. It just can't be a longer jacket because we don't want to cover the A-line of the skirt. So something like a fun moto jacket or a denim jacket, we all have those in our closets, will layer really well with a shirt that's tucked into the Isthmus skirt. And then as we get in the cooler months, you're welcome to do leggings with it, with short boots or longer boots, and really make it more cooler weather friendly. Some great ideas for the Isthmus skirt for shoes are great. Of course, basic flat sandals are wonderful. Birkenstocks are great. Just really minimal sandals that maybe have one strap that are really basic are wonderful. For other shoe options, you know, if you want her to be a little bit more playful, you can definitely do a pair of sneakers to kind of make it a little bit more fun and casual. Been seeing a lot more, if you like a little bit more of the grunge or the rocker, the edgy, we are seeing a lot more Doc Martens these days, and those are super fun with the Isthmus skirt. You like to edge it out a little bit. Of course, adding a basic heel of any sort will work wonders for her as well. A few other tips, you could definitely do a cardigan. A cardigan over the Isthmus is great. Don't forget that long sleeve tops that you really enjoy, even knits that you like, or blouses. Long sleeve is totally great with the Isthmus. Just go ahead and put it on. And I want to make sure you go underneath the skirt. I know it feels kind of funny, and pull that shirt down from underneath so it lays nice and flat against your body, so it's not blousing up too much, and we really get to see that waist. I hope these tips have been helpful for you. If you have any more questions, please feel free to let us know, and enjoy your skirt. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.